and leveled characters.
Yes, and our incredible skills of
That's right. We love
role playing.
Yeah. So
series role
Bert,
players.
for leveling, you just get your HP bumped by 1, and you get whatever that power up was I gave you last time. And I don't remember what it was. I hope you did.
Once per fight, he can attack twice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he took the go. Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to the show. This episode is officially brought to you by Teenage Odyssey on Kickstarter now. I can say that because it's mine.
Self-promotion, how shameless.
Self-promotion.
Also, it's Valentine's Day, and what better way to celebrate Valentine's Day than to get Chuck's game on Kickstarter?
Yeah.
And also watch us. Because we're like the best date you're ever going to have.
Yeah.
And if you're wondering why we're gaming on Valentine's Day, I assure you that most of us are actually married.
I mean,
surprising.
Yeah, John's the only bachelor here.
I am.
My wife's in chat
until
right now.
tomorrow.
But
Yeah.
I do want to point out that you backing the Kickstarter and getting that Kickstarter to completion is actually a Valentine's Day gift for my wife, Ashley, who's in chat as Sour Vixen, because the better it does, the less she has to hear me cry about it if it doesn't do well. So,
and if it actually makes money, Chuck's whole life is validated, and he can do this because it's actually a money earning thing.
Yeah, Ashley.
Yeah.
How dare you? I would say that, but no, Ashley's helped out a lot. Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, I gotta get on.
That's right, chat. As Jeremy so kindly pointed out, I need you to help me get to completion. Oh, that's wonderful. Anyway, we're here to play some Teenage Odyssey out on Kickstarter right now. The link's in chat somewhere. This is another one-shot. Same characters as last time because, as John pointed out, I needed to play test leveling up. And thanks to that, I already realized that there was something I missed on leveling up, and that's that level from 1 to 2. All you got was 1 hit point, and that sucks. So I shifted things, and now at level 2, you get a perk. Yeah, I don't know. It's great. What else? Let me click some buttons. So yeah, we're going to be doing that. And also, since it is Valentine's Day, I thought I would do something special for it by running a Halloween one-shot.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to put on like some, seductive negligee or something.
No. Oh, maybe I should have.
Maybe you should have.
Well,
as long as the nips are coupled, you're all good.
Bloody hearts could go either way.
It's true.
Halloween, Valentine's.
Very true. Let's see here. I'm trying to find out. Bert sent me a thing, and I downloaded it, and I forgot where I downloaded it. Because I do good work.
It's viruses.
It's not viruses. That is it, in fact. I did save it right where I wanted to. I just didn't name it right. All right, give me a second here, chat. There's something I want to do. Because for those of you who don't know, Teenage Odyssey, the art is done by Marie Inger, but the layout is being done by our very own Bert. And I had Bert.
Wait, did you run
I know that guy.
Did I do what?
Hank?
Did I run it by you, Bert?
Bert just found out today.
It's like, wait a minute.
Haha, Bert, surprise. Anyway, I just wanted to show you a couple of pages that I had Bert mock up for me because they look awesome. So, bam, you can't see us anymore, but you can see the character creation page.
Oh, no.
And the how
sweet.
to play. And they look amazing.
You can't see.
They can still see me.
With.
Oh, are we missing out? I can just mute that. Then it's back. And then it's gone. So yeah,
we can always bring that GIF back.
We should. Yeah.
Chuck was told he couldn't use Comic Sans, so we found some other ones that look like Comic Sans.
Bert did a really good job of finding me some Comic Sans-ish fonts. And I appreciate that because I really wanted to use Comic Sans.
It's the font of dreams.
It is. Ashley was all on board for it, but
Yeah. The only thing better is Webdings.
illegible.
That's what makes it great.
It is. Anyway, so it's a school year. You all are, we'll say freshmen, new freshmen maybe at this high school. Having a little bit of a hard time fitting in until one day.
Nerds.
An upperclassman. Yeah, you're all nerds.
We were merely freshmen?
Yeah, there should be a sour vixen.
I see, Jeremy.
For the life of me, that hurts.
There it is.
I'm right there with you.
I don't know what I said, but we're going to roll with it. An upperclassman came up to you and he said, "Hey, see, you're all having a hard time. I know the secret to you all becoming the most popular kids here. Not only the most popular kids, the kings of the school. And it's super
Is it
simple.
drugs? Because we already tried.
No, it's not drugs. Wink.
Oh,
No.
guys, he's got to tell us it's drugs again.
So, a little known secret about our town is that the devil's treasure is hidden in the local cemetery. And it can only be claimed on Halloween night. Because, oh no, this story happens on Halloween night. Like I said, it's a Halloween episode, so fuck Valentine's Day. So all you got to do is show up at sundown at the local cemetery. Head on in there, find the devil's treasure, and bring it to school the next day. And you all will be kings of the school.
Wow, great.
I don't
So,
know, man. That sounds like blasphemy. There's only one king, and he's the Lord.
No. This sounds great. I you know what? I'm very much in favor of this.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Not the
And
adventure
it's
ends
so-
early.
It's so easy. Like, how's no one else done it yet?
Here's the thing. You're stealing the devil's treasure. You're stealing for the Lord because you're denying Satan what he wants. Also, I hear if we take chicks to the graveyard, it'll get them excited.
You just say that because you have a beard now.
Damn right I
Yeah.
do.
Are you going as a werewolf for Halloween, or?
I'm going to get some shades, call myself ZZ.
Well, they are a good band. You know this guy's
Introduce the
just
tube stick
setting us
boogie.
up for like some freshman prank, right?
Yeah. I mean,
I don't care. I'll sleep with your
Obviously.
girlfriend.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know what? I like that attitude. Okay.
Damn right.
Also, I'm too curious to not find out what the prank would be. But we'll be prepared.
oh gosh. I'm a disaster.
What did you do?
Knocked all the things over. My cat's all over.
They deserved
Well,
it.
it is Satan's night. I think everything that's done on this night is okay, like spiritually. I think you get a
Yeah.
pass.
Like, it's a free. Tonight's a freebie.
Dirk, aren't you?
I mean, I can't quote the exact doctrine, but I'm pretty sure that's the truth.
Aren't you like Catholic
Yeah.
or something, Dirk? Doesn't it
I
kind
literally
of all
can't
go
see
away?
my screen.
You know, confess your sins or whatever. Go in the little box.
Yeah, but like you said, Halloween, it's a freebie.
That is true. That's true.
So we do the Wayne's World water flowing down. And we
All right,
find
I'm gonna see if I
ourselves. What are you doing? What are you doing?
There's Coco. I can't get down far enough. She's sitting right in front of my screen, and I can't see.
As low as Dan can go, it's not low enough.
You know, I've heard about Dance dancing. It sounds like he can get down pretty good.
True.
I fall down all the time.
And you get back
You get
up
back
again.
up again?
Yeah.
That's right. That's my dance.
90s.
90s. As you all
I
find
totally didn't wear a
yourselves,
bird
as sun's going down outside of the creepy cemetery, you know somewhere in this cemetery is the devil's treasure, and it is your job to find it, to become the rulers of the school.
That sounds pretty good.
So, stream, I can't show you the images that I'm going to show the players because I realize that I have a penchant for drawing a lot of dicks on things. And seeing as this is the first official Teenage Odyssey stream, I decided it should be a mostly dick-free zone.
And yet, from a certain perspective, that fountain kind of has a look about it. I'm gonna say,
Well, the stream
I
can't
mean, I
see
already
it,
see
so they
5
have
dicks
no
on
idea.
screen as it is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Anyway, I'll let you all decide what you want to do from here. You stand outside the graveyard. It's dark. There's spookiness going on. There's like bats flying around and stuff.
I see that cool building over in the corner there. Looks like it's got some sort of star on it. As the sun is going down, I'm going to take a cool photo.
Oh, yeah, you do take a cool photo.
I think maybe we should be prepared this time. Like the last time we got into like shenanigans, it would have been really handy to have like some hockey sticks and like, a football helmet and something, just like
I'll tell you what.
preparation.
Yeah, that sounds fair. You all can tell me what you would have prepared for. I'll let you each have 1 large item and 2 small items. So a hockey stick would be a large item that deals D8 damage.
I'll take a hockey stick, a football helmet, and some knee pads.
Okay, I'll tell you what, Bert. The helmet and the knee pads, I'm going to say that's going to give you 2 damage reduction. And the hockey stick,
Nice.
melee weapon that deals a D8. Anyone else taking anything as prep?
Should we all be prepared?
I'm gonna.
I mean, Dirk showed up prepared. It's up to you if you're going to show up prepared.
I mean, I'll let you go first. I know what I'm doing.
All right, I'm gonna grab my dad's a contractor, so I'm gonna grab a hard hat and a good hammer. Not a sledge, but a good solid
just a regular hammer. Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, that's pretty.
I'll tell you what. Just the hard hat on its own, it's going to give you 1 damage reduction, and the regular hammer will be a one-handed melee weapon, deals a D6.
I have to come up with something fun that I can do with my radioactive glowiness.
You should. While you think about it, though, why don't we hear from Pete?
Pete wants to follow their lead on getting something more practical, but something about like this semi-sentient fur that's bonded with him.
Yeah.
He's compelled to complete the lumberjack attire. So he's got to have the flannel, the thick boots, and maybe an axe.
So the axe, 2-handed, D8. The flannel on its own, I don't think that would give you damage reduction. But I'll tell you what, you can treat those boots as a free melee weapon that deals a D6. Nice. So you got your axe that does a D8, and then your feet kicks deal a D6.
Sweet.
I feel like I got to be comically committed to the bit here.
Yeah.
I got to just get a corny superhero suit.
Okay, easy enough. Describe your superhero
It's Halloween. Suit. I'm the only person dressing up for Halloween.
Are you are you dressed up as the Hulk?
Dude, I'm Paul Bunyan.
Yes.
Oh.
Foam gloves and everything.
All right, so
Hulk
Carl shows up in green body paint, purple shorts, foam hands. Anything else you're bringing, Carl?
I mean, just the normal backpack,
just your regular stuff. No extra prep
just
stuff.
My regular stuff. Nope, that sounds like thinking, which I don't do.
I'm gonna call you Lou Ferrigno.
There you go. Anyway, now you have to head inside the cemetery and find yourselves the devil treasure. as you head in, it's a very kind of tightly packed cemetery. The newer parts of it, the newer headstones and whatnot, are towards the front where you're entering, while as along the very back way out there is the older plots of the cemetery. Off towards we'll call it the northwest corner, there's a small shack, probably the gravekeeper's shack. You see there's lights on, maybe a little bit of smoke coming out the chimney. And back towards the northeast, the far back corner, you can see there's the old mausoleum. As Pete pointed out, it's the creepy looking Gothic style building with the pentagram on the front of it. And as you kind of enter, you're greeted by this very strange looking statue, or fountain. I'm sorry, fountain. This pool around it's kind of dried out, filled with leaves, as just this stone arm stretches out of the center, up maybe 8 feet into the air, and ends in a hand. Now, players, the image shows one hand gesture, but the actual hand gesture shows more like the classic, the Italian, like, that's a good meatball, kind of, yeah, like that hand gesture. And then, just rows of graves. What are you going to do?
So this thing's probably in the pentagram crypt, I'm thinking.
I bet if you climb up on top of that hand, get yourself up against it, I could take a picture of it where it looks like it's giving you a handy.
Done. I will attempt to climb up it.
Just give me a body test.
If it's doing this, then yeah, you just angle it just right. It looks like it's getting a hand job from it. That sounds like what a teenage photographer would do.
It does.
Oh, yeah.
I can't even argue with that.
That's a pass.
Hands on hips, hold it.
Cool.
Figure it out.
So the climbing up there, getting in the perfect pose for an inappropriate picture,
That's
you got
a spicy meatball.
Not a problem. That is a spicy meatball. Go ahead and give me a luck test while you're up there.
Sure, there goes my political career. It's what is it for the luck test? D6?
D6, roll at or under your luck score.
Yeah, this is definitely doable. Nope.
Okay. Anyway, you get up there with no problem. And while you're up there in the, getting the optimal, fun picture, you notice a couple of things about this statue as you climbed up. One, it actually looks like where those fingers kind of connect together, there's a little gap and like a little bit of like a flattened spot, like maybe it was holding something at some point. And the other thing that you notice as you're climbing up, there is a bit of like this kind of rough fabric, a little shred of it's been kind of torn off and is caught on a little snag there. It's not yours, but it's this black, kind of weathered, dirty looking, like small strip of fabric, maybe a few inches long.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why everyone's so scared about graveyards. Everyone knows that like the dead won't rise until after the rapture happens.
Mm-hmm.
So until then, there's no such thing as the undead man.
Fair.
Yeah.
I found somebody got caught doing something up here. I'll drop it, drop the little scrap down. Do I get any loose change?
Give me a luck test.
Woohoo!
Actually, no. Cancel that
Okay.
luck test. Thankfully, we're canceling it because it's a 6. Give me a mind test.
Mind test. Ooh.
Why?
Why not?
It ties my mind stat.
Okay, that's good. You got to hit at or under.
Okay.
As you're heading down, you start scrounging around. And I'll tell you what, you managed to find 75 cents.
Nice.
I found 75 cents.
That's a can of soda and a
That's
round
like a
at the
package of
arcade,
Big League Chew, man.
right?
Yeah,
Back then, 75 cents would get you somewhere.
it will.
Oh,
That's
it's more than
gallon
a
of
stick of gum.
gas.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Pete should be like
I'm
buying some
gonna try to
beard cream
fit
now.
like a coin in between the fingers.
It's yeah, you climb back up. It's too wide for a coin.
Hmm.
If you want to give me a mind test,
Sure.
maybe you can discover a little bit more about it.
No.
Maybe
'cause
3
apparently
coins?
I'm
I don't know. Doesn't quite fit right.
Bitcoin.
But yeah.
Huh. I thought the coins would fit in here, but there's a gap in the fingers.
Well, here, can I stick my fingers in there and kind of
Oh, here,
run
you
around
climb
and
up.
see if I can find anything?
You would have to climb up there, but yeah.
Can I
if you
stand
want
on your shoulders, man?
Mine? Sure.
to. Okay, Cody, I think this sounds like a body
That's right.
test.
Let
Great.
Dirk mount you while he fills the gap. Oh my.
Yeah, there, Dirk. Cody, you climb up on Cody's shoulders. As you put it up, it's maybe slightly like you're trying to like reach between, see if there's maybe some like secret button or something, something to feel. And it's too wide for coins, but it's just a hair too small. Like you can kind of just jam like the tip of your pinky in a little bit.
Can I take the edge of my hockey stick and kind of push that in there?
Yeah, you kind of push it in there. It's a very snug fit. But
So
nothing,
just the tip?
just the tip. Nothing happens. Yeah, as you jam that in there, and you have to struggle a little bit to get it pulled back out. But really, maybe you definitely get the idea that something was here and it
So
was
with our
removed.
common gear, we get a flashlight, right?
Yeah.
Can I shine my flashlight in there, see if I can see anything?
Yeah, you shine your flashlight in there, and actually, it looks like there was a little bit of an indent from whatever held it or was holding. Give me a second here. Kind of circular. Think like a fatter, like key ring. And whatever removed it kind of scraped up the rock from the statue, left a few little glints of metal. So it was holding like something metallic. And
I think it was
very
like an eye
forcibly
hook or
removed.
something in here.
Perhaps are there any words around the statue that describe the significance of it? Or,
There's not. No, you don't even have to roll. You spend a few minutes studying, and there are not.
My God. Thank goodness, because I can't read. No.
Well, all right. Now that we left our fingerprints all over it, let's go check out the other place. We weren't here.
Okay.
Hmm.
You all shimmy down from the statue and start heading towards that creepy looking mausoleum.
Yeah.
The night's kind of progressing, fog's kind of setting in. And yeah, it's an uneventful walk over there. You're definitely, as you're moving back there, you can tell you're getting into the older and older parts of the graveyard. And as you're maybe 50 feet away from this mausoleum, you're looking at this old architecture. You see that stained glass kind of window above the door. It's very pentagram shaped. You hear a rough voice call out to you. Hey, you punk ass kids, what are you doing in here? As you kind of spin
Trick or
around
treat?
to look, you see this creepy looking old man in this kind of black, rough, muddyish, first overcoat, jacket. They're like a fucking like robe. And he's got a shoulder slung over his shoulder. You all need to get the hell out of here. Go on.
But it's
You have to obey the
Halloween.
customs of the night, sir. We have given you the trick or treat challenge. So if we don't get a treat, we're obligated to trick.
This is true. The challenge has
kinda-
been issued.
Your parents
Are
know
the
where
kind
you
of man
are
that
right
makes
now.
Children turn tricks.
Yes, they know we're out trick or treating.
That's great, Jeremy. But do they know you came to the graveyard?
Yes.
Maybe.
Are you lying?
They didn't
Hey, are you
specifically
my
ask,
mom?
so it's fine. It's in the neighborhood. They said we could trick or treat in the neighborhood.
You know what? That's good enough for me. Sure, you got me. Trick or treat. I do have some candy. Come on, follow me back to the shack. I couldn't find any of the little bags, and I just bought a bunch of full-size candy bars. I hope that's okay.
No.
Oh no! I will have to maybe help you get rid of more than one of them, perhaps.
You know, if we find any other kids, we can help give those candy bars, distribute them on your behalf, keep other children out of the graveyard.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, all right. Just follow me. And sure
Now,
enough,
these aren't the candy bars with the like razor blades in them, right?
no, what are they? It's one of them newfangled ones. What do they call it? Butterfingers or something?
No, with the cartoon guy.
Yeah, the little yellow kid who's got a bad liver or something.
I'm partial to the whatchamacallit
Those are okay.
and Necco wafers. The best candy ever.
Okay.
I like Three Musketeers.
Nobody likes Three Musketeers, kid. They're just Snickers with an identity crisis. Next, you're going to be telling me you like Zero bars.
Man, zero bars are amazing.
What is wrong with you? God, kids these days. It's
Don't worry,
Butterfinger, it's Heath, or it's Score.
I'll take all of them.
Do you have any?
You can just give me
Oh,
theirs
those are
because it
both
sounds
really
like they got
good.
bad choices.
Well, you know what? You haven't tried anything until you've tried these.
What do you give them?
These nuts.
I don't
That
understand
joke
that
didn't
reference.
exist yet.
Is that like
It is highly
a Baby
inappropriate
Ruth
and
or
very
something?
anachronistic.
It's a
I'll
payday.
enjoy
It's a payday.
Mounds. Yeah,
bounds. Yeah, that's it.
Sometimes you feel like a nut.
no.
As you're walking back towards this gravekeeper's shack, arguing about candy bars, let's see here. Let's roll a die because I still don't have a victim's table made.
Oh no.
This is gonna fall on Dirk. All of a sudden, you notice that your party of 4 plus the gravekeeper has increased to a party of 5. As you look, walking next to you is a girl, maybe about your age, definitely dressed a little odd, kind of like some of the older kids. Yeah, walking alongside you.
Who brought their girlfriends now?
Muted Bert.
Well, it's obviously that's a costume. It's really good too.
And as Dirk kind of points that out, you all notice, yeah, there's this young woman, maybe your age, some very brightly colored leg warmers, dress, huge Farrah Fawcett hair, walking alongside him. You don't remember seeing her before.
Doesn't matter. How you doing?
She looks at you and she mouths something real quick. And all of a sudden she floats up off the ground, glows with some light, mouth shrieks open, and she flies directly for the gravekeeper, escorting
That's
you
a
towards
really
his
cool
cabin.
trick.
Oh shit.
As the
I
grave,
think she's had too much sugar tonight.
yeah, as the grave creeper keeper,
Grave creeper.
yeah, the grave creeper.
Slip of the
Maybe
tongue.
that's why he invited us to
God
the
damn
shack.
it!
Yeah.
And he starts swinging his shovel to defend himself from this totally 80s ghost.
Throw the Three Musketeers. Even ghosts hate them.
I
I
do
fucking
like them.
believe that. And he starts squatting and running towards his shack. What do the rest of you do?
That spirit needs help to move along. I'll pull out my gigantic Bible and follow after.
So
The Spirit of Christ commands that you go to your infinite reward.
Do you think a hammer will do anything?
Or give me your phone number. Either will do.
So
Lead the way to the full-size candy bars, old man.
Yeah, we
she's
gotta go defend those candy bars.
Yeah, she's chasing the Gravekeeper. Dirk is chasing her with Bible verses. When you ask for her phone number, she kind of pauses, looks you up and down for a second, Dirk, gives a little shrug, and then goes back to angrily shrieking and chasing the Gravekeeper.
Aww.
Until the Gravekeeper throws the door open, leaps inside his little shack, and it's just like she bounces off the wall. Like there's a little ripple of light as you're all racing to kind of keep up. And she's now like angrily like patrolling around it very quickly, hovering through the air. What do you all do?
Is he got
That's
a
a
window
neat
in the
trick.
shack or anything?
Say that again, Bert.
Is there a window in the shack or anything?
Oh yeah, there's windows and the door's wide open.
Okay, so I'll just yell at why she was so mad at you.
I don't know. She goddamn little ass harasses me every time I go outside.
Every time or just on Halloween?
Every night.
Only at night. Okay.
Okay.
I lean over to
Oh
Pete.
no, a hot
It's
young
like-
woman harasses you every night.
Do you know where we can get proton packs?
Where's the candy bars?
Like I
Well, they're in
watched
here.
Ghostbusters. Like,
Pardon me, Ghost Girl. Is there a reason you want to perform harm to this like really nice man who's offering us full-size candy bars with no ulterior motives? I'm sure.
Dirk, I'll have you
None,
give me a
I'm
charm
sure.
test.
Totally on the up and
Charm,
up.
you say?
Yeah, D20 at or below your charm score.
Okay, is that clickable or just
No, you got to type it in. I don't have fancy character sheets like Joe made.
Oh no!
So you could spend a point of luck to re-roll that if you want.
I think this is important. Sure, I'll spend my one luck.
1.
Yeah.
Don't worry, if I'm doing my job, I'm supposed to award you with more as the evening progresses.
It equals. I have a charm of 14. I rolled
It
a 14.
equals. She stops and she floats right up to you. And you can see she's mouthing something, but no words are coming out. As she points at the shack.
I
and
will
then-
try to read lips.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and give me a mind test. But as she points
I
at
mean,
This
the
is
don't-
how I have to watch television because my parents don't like me watching modern television, so I got to have the volume off and
yeah.
I got to read the lips on the screens to know what's going on.
There you go.
Closed captioning was a ways out.
It was a long ways out.
was.
They're saying something about Hong Kong and Godzilla.
Yeah. But the hand gestures you get, she points at the shack, she points at herself, and then she does the thumb across the throat.
Guys, I think she wants to kill the shack.
What? Well, does that mean we get all the candy bars?
Or
We do have like pen and paper, right? Like,
Yeah.
can
we
we
yell in the
just
chat?
can we just give her that and be like,
Yeah, you girl pull out your notepad and your pen, and she goes to reach out and grab it, but her ghostly hands just pass right through it.
Wait, I get an idea. I saw this radical new board game on a commercial, like late night television. Don't tell my parents I watched it. It's called like a Ouija board.
Mm.
I think we can work out one here. Look, I got a pencil and we got some paper. We need like something like I think it's called a planchette, something to move around. Anyone got something? Some like a magnifying glass.
Well, they're doing
maybe,
this,
or-
Chuck. I'm going over to the door of the shack, and I'm like, "Hey, gravekeeper, Robert, Digger. I don't know what
My
your name,
name's
man.
Theodore.
Oh, nice to meet you, Theo. Did you kill this girl?
What? I would never kill
Are you sure?
someone. You're gonna have to give me a charm test.
I'm super good at sucking up.
So, and then Dirk, I'll say, as you got your notepad, you're writing out the letters. You got an idea on something for that, or you can just roll
don't
for
worry,
it?
my hands are radioactive. I'll just make the little triangle shape or whatever, and then, it won't be influenced by me in any way, shape, or form, I'm sure.
Does anybody wear glasses? We could like lay the glasses down,
Does anyone wear glasses?
or like a glass cup. Does anybody? Hey, Mister, do you got a glass cup we can borrow?
Yeah, and like a like plastic glass cup is thrown out.
Thanks, Mister. Hey, look, so we can lay this down the paper, like everybody gather around, and like just put your hand like lightly on the rim, and then Ghost Girl can like just
Yeah.
direct us to move, and then whatever's on the bottom of the cup, is what she's trying to spell out.
It's a good
There we
plan.
go.
Now, Cody, how'd you do?
I failed, but I'm also like, man, I just like, okay, you say this has been happening nightly for like how long? Do you recognize her at all? Like, she's just kind of odd.
Never
doesn't
seen her
look like-
before.
Okay,
No idea what's up with her.
you sure? Because she'd been here a while. I would have thought you'd have gone during the daytime in the library and at least find out, like, is she like a jogger that got killed here or something? Did she
Like
like
any effort.
fall over like a lawnmower?
No, it's none of that.
Okay.
Like,
Have you ever watched that movie starring that one guy who was a vampire and he was a businessman, this is a different movie, and it's got that lady who was like Popeye's girlfriend, and like he had the axe.
Are you talking about The Shining?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Sure,
I'm awfully
yeah.
shiny, and she hates
All
me
right.
for it.
Oh, okay.
And I would note that you
So
did
shouldn't you be
fail
able to
your charm
communicate with her?
test.
Another charm test?
No, I
Okay.
said you did fail your charm test.
I did.
So
Yes.
all of this
Wait a
stuff
second.
sounds very truthful to you there, Cody.
Okay. I'm like, oh, all right.
Number one,
Apparently, yeah. Well,
full-size chocolate bars. Number two, we got The Shining. Do you know where the devil's booty is?
Yeah.
I do not know where the devil's treasure is.
I didn't say treasure. Sucker.
that,
Well,
he outed himself on that one.
why don't you all just come on in here and I can tell you about what I know. Now, Dirk, as you're trying to get your friends on board with doing this
Incredibly good idea.
So
yeah.
my friend wants me to put our hand on the rim,
Well-
like some sort of rim job to talk with this ghost.
Well, Pete,
Yeah,
it's
that's
while
exactly
you're all
it.
talking at the groundskeeper. Dirk, she's just pointing at letters on your notebook.
That
Man.
works.
It's while the others are conversating with Theodore.
We didn't even need the cup.
Didn't even need the cup. She spells out, "He killed me. I'm under the floor." And it's at about that time where he tells the rest of you, "Come on in and I'll tell you what I know."
I'm already in there because I'm an
I
idiot.
think
Oh, I like that.
I
Go
was
and give
waiting
me a
that-
body test there, Cody.
Okay.
I was playing cups outside, so I was really good at stacking one cup.
I got a 6.
Yeah, you managed to maybe accidentally trip a little bit, and then reflexes kick in as you drop. As you kind of step in through the door, and I'll tell you, you notice a couple things. As you're stepping in, you see that there's this white line, like right along the base of the building. Not sure what it is. You'd have to inspect it a little more, but there's a white line along the base of the building, like right up against where the building touches the ground. And as you kind of
It's
step
borax
in,
to keep the bugs out, obviously, right?
yeah, as you step in, you kind of look up for this guy. All of a sudden, you see he's got his shovel in a baseball stance. And that body test was to see if you get out of the way. And you just drop as there's the cling as the shovel hits the door of the frame, right where your face would have been.
That's an unusual way of telling
I'm gonna-
stories.
I'm going to hit him in the knee with my hammer.
I like it.
Oh,
Also, I should remind myself how initiative
I'm gonna
works
take his
in my
legs
own
out from
game.
underneath him with my hockey stick
I like that idea.
because that's just uncalled for.
It really is.
If we can get him on the ground, I'll jump on top of him and just sit there while
Okay.
he dies from radiation.
Here's how initiative is actually written in my game, because I remember things. Everyone go ahead and roll me a body test. If you pass, you get to go before the bad guy. If you fail, you go after the bad guy. I was trying to remember, because listen, chat, secret conversation here. I've actually currently written 2 Mark of the Odd base games.
No.
Did
This
three
is-
of us roll 19s? Good God.
Oh, wow. That's impressive.
I passed mine though. That is a pass.
Okay.
I failed mine by 1.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of trying to get a picture of the ghost girl. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Absolutely. But yeah,
As you
chat,
should.
this is the first one to come out. The next one will come out after Teenage Odyssey is released. And I'm not going to give you details other than it's based on Mark of the Odd. And the title involves the word similar. What's the no, not cinnamon. The word, it's like
Cinnamon.
it's the thing, but you can do the search to find other words that mean the same thing. That way you don't keep repeating the same word.
Cinnamon. I think.
Yeah. Just flesh. Another word for flesh. There you go. That's all I'm going to spoil. A huge rail of cocaine. That's the name of the game. Good job, John. You figured it
Yay.
out. So Cody, you're the only one who passed.
Yeah.
What are you going to do, man?
I'm hitting this dude in the knee with my hammer.
Go ahead and hit him in the knee with your hammer.
All right.
You know
Anything
It's
special? I need
the
to do
only
with this?
choice.
a hammer is a hammer until I
Now,
get
do I
the
need to-
document open. Yeah.
Do you
Do I
need
need
to
to
declare
actually
that
roll
it's...
to hit?
Oh,
Hang on a second. All right, John, go.
Do I need to roll the hit? Because this is
You're doing a
yeah.
called shot, right?
okay. So yes.
So you do need to roll. You're always going to get your damage. And
Okay.
if you're doing a called shot, there will be an extra effect if you pass this body test.
Never mind.
Okay.
No extra effect, but I will.
You just get your
count him in the
damage.
knee.
That's a D6 right in the knee.
see, you didn't declare that it's hammer time.
That was my problem.
That is indeed.
I tried to save you, but it's too slow.
All right. How'd you do?
I completely failed the body check
And you did
by
1 point of
rolling a net
damage.
20, and then I rolled minimum damage for my hammer.
Like maybe got his toe or something. Or
Yeah.
the tip of his boots.
Flipped him in the shin.
All right. I got that recorded. It's this dude's turn. Why don't we take a
And
look?
tell him he gets a turn.
Yeah. Well,
I haven't
you
gotten
all
up
failed.
yet, by the way.
That's fine. Who
Okay.
needs to get up?
Yeah.
Let's see here. None of those are going to do it. Okay. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. Yeah, he's got a 2-handed weapon. He's not going to do a called shot.
Fair.
What is going on here? Hang on a second. Yeah, he's not going to do a called shot. So he's just going to hit you with his shovel, which is 2-handed. So all of a sudden, clang, you all see a hard crack as this gravekeeper just bashes the crap out of Cody over the back with the shovel.
I'm fine. I still got HP left.
No,
Do I get my armor? That?
Yeah, you do have damage reduction. So yeah,
Okay.
you'll subtract whatever your damage reduction is from that 5, and that's how much damage is actually applied. Cat, no, that was on Bert's channel on Sunday where we were playing with Burning Poo.
So much fun with burning poo.
Mm-hmm. That was
Always fun.
Karen, another Mark of the Odd game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
times.
Okay. Yeah, that's what he does. He swings hard at you, and he hits you.
Ow.
All right, so this is going to be Carl, Dirk, Pete. You all get to act whatever you want to do. You're all going on the same phase, so who wants to say something first?
I've got an
I
idea.
will- Okay.
You first. No, you first.
I was
man.
just gonna grapple him because I
I was thinking the
radioactive
same
hugs.
thing. It's time for the pull-out method. We pull him out of there. Let the
That's
ghost get to him.
Like I said, I want to sweep his legs so he goes down. Maybe that's just helping the other guys.
So it sounds like we're all kind of working together here. We got Dirk sweeping the legs, we got Carl trying to grab him, and we got Pete trying to drag him out. I think that is
It's a team up attack, just like
it
in
is
Persona.
a team up
Right.
attack, yeah. So I'll tell
We're
you
gonna
what.
get gang of us on them. Pull out, and then the gang of
Yeah.
us are gonna bang them.
So seeing as none of these are really damage causing, I'll tell you what, each of you get to make a body test with advantage. So you roll twice, you keep the lower.
Oh yeah.
That's right, pack tactics.
Gosh, I'm trying to remember. There's some fancy phrase you can put in to do that, right?
I'm just rolling it twice.
Yeah, same.
Pass. Thanks to the advantage.
Yeah.
I fail. 20 and 18.
Oh,
I passed twice.
okay. So he is grappled, he is dragged out, but he is not swept. He's not tripped.
I'd just also like to remind him that I'm radioactive.
You are radioactive, but your
Oh.
radioactive fists really only come into effect when you punch people.
Okay. I thought it was like the whole body thing.
No,
so.
just your hands are radioactive.
Just the hands. Okay,
Just the hands.
that's an improvement
Yeah.
in some regards.
Yeah, it is.
That I can touch,
Can you like heat up a
Nothing.
coffee mug?
maybe.
You could
We-
definitely
we
heat
should-
up a coffee mug.
Nice.
So what I need to be doing is grappling him a little lower.
Give him the hot hands.
Give him the hot hands.
You need to
give
get
him
skin to
some toasted
skin.
Cinnabons, if you know what I mean.
That's
I'm
yeah.
just gonna roll a die here.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna call out to our ghost girlfriend.
You don't
We
need
got him where you want him.
you don't even need to call out. As soon as he passes that threshold and he's kicking, he's screaming, all of a sudden this ghost girl flies into his nose, just completely inside his body. As he kind of starts like moving around real, of course you got him grappled, you've dragged him out, but he's like twitching, really weird. Why don't we go ahead and move into the next round of combat? Everyone give me a body test.
Yay. Now we get to fight a ghost.
Oh, I know. Life is terrible.
All right.
Pass.
Who passed? Dan, you got a 13. What's your body score?
I passed. It's
Okay.
18.
Bert, I'm going to guess you passed with a 5. John, how'd you do?
I failed.
Yeah. Oh, bits for Muppet. Jeremy,
my.
that was a pass.
Pass.
All right.
Nice.
Everyone but Cody gets to go.
Fair.
Well, if he wouldn't go down low, I'm going to take him out high and smack him in the face with the hockey stick.
Absolutely. You can smack him in the face with a hockey stick. So here's a question I got for you, Bert. Do you want any special effect with this, or are you just dealing damage?
I'm trying to stun him, honestly, so that they can just kind of get him subdued.
Absolutely. Give me a body test.
Because, we only got the word of a dead girl that,
Yeah.
he's a bad man. And he did offer us full-size candy bars.
He did.
But
We should
she's
really
hot.
confirm if there's actually candy bars in there. No one's actually checked.
No one has. Dirk, here's we're going to treat this as a called shot. So you get to make a body test. If you pass the body test, you get to stun him and you get to deal the damage. If you fail, you just deal
pass.
damage. You pass. You hit him hard in the face, and it's like he's seeing stars. Griffin, 500 bits. That's amazing.
6
Thank
points
you.
of damage.
All right.
That is
That
a
sounds
lot
like
of
a-
damage.
Oh, luck. Nice.
What was that, Dan? You said that sounds like a luck?
I was hoping.
I'll tell you what. Why don't we go ahead and do that? Griffin was so nice. He threw out 500 bits. Each of you increase your current luck by 1.
I think we
Ooh.
all need it
Wait.
desperately.
Can it go past a certain limit, or is there a cap?
5
Six.
is the 6 the cap.
Or
No, 5
5.
is the cap.
No, 5 is cat.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That was 6.
Maybe it used to be. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I've napped since I wrote this, Dan, so I could be wrong.
Understandable.
Let's go look at. Oh no, 6 is the cap. Yeah.
Sweet.
So you can take your luck clear up to 6.
I understand why you might not want it to be.
Yeah, that's going to change
it-
after tonight.
Yeah.
Fair.
It eliminates failing on luck.
I just, I'm just hoping the candy bars aren't buried with the body.
Yeah. So, okay.
No.
Bert, you did 6
Floor
points of
candy,
damage.
though.
Yeah.
Just saying.
That is going to change that math to 8. You hit him in the face, and Dirk, you hit him so hard with your called shot. I'm not going to let him have his turn. So Carl or Pete, one of you get to go.
I might just continue to try and restrain him. Does he still have a shovel?
He still has his shovel in hand. You can certainly keep him restrained. And I'm going to give it to you automatically. You don't have to do anything because he is stunned on his turn.
Oh, maybe I disarm him then.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not even going to make you, I'll make you do it with advantage. Give me a body test to disarm him.
Oh,
Double
I rolled
fives.
2 5s.
That's fancy. Yeah.
That's a crit 5 right now.
No.
No?
You pull his shovel out of his hand and you toss it aside. Pete?
I think I'm going to take that shovel because that girl tried to tell us that she was buried inside.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm going to go in and verify that real quick.
Okay. Yeah, you can go in. I'll tell you what, you start using the shovel to pry up floorboards. It's not something we're going to be able to resolve this quickly in combat, but we'll say that's what you're doing. You go inside.
It looks like they've got this easily handled.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we totally got this under control.
My mindset is my low stat.
Nice. I appreciate that. Cody.
Same.
Since I actually previous to the session decided that my father is a contractor, I probably know, and I help him out. I probably can direct Pete on best where to apply that shovel, and I have a hammer.
Okay.
I'm helping him out.
So, Pete, Cody, the two of you go inside. Carl and Dirk, you're outside with the graveyard.
Responsibly leaving us outside.
Yeah, the graveyard dude, Timothy. Kind of standing there, seeing stars. And I'll tell you what, Carl and Dirk, we're going to go into another round of initiative. So each of you roll me a body test.
Barely a pass.
Okay. Okay. So Dan's a pass, Bert's a pass. I failed. Okay. So Dirk, Carl, the two of you get to go first.
All right, he's not restrained yet, right? We just got the shovel off him.
Yeah, he is currently not restrained. He's kind of coming out of that stun you dealt with him. He's still moving around because that ghost just flew up his nose. And yeah, his shovel has been taken by Pete, and Pete and Cody are inside prying up floorboards.
Does he have curtains in his house?
Yeah, he's got some little curtains in his shack.
I'm either going to pull off the sashes or I'm going to pull out the pull rope and then just kind of hog tie him.
Sure, I'll allow it. Yeah. Absolutely. You will go out there. You grab the curtains real quick and you start tying them up. Go ahead and give me a body test. I just want to see how quickly you're going to be able to do this.
And if it helps, I can help participate in this.
Yep.
Okay. If that's the case.
Well under.
Okay. I was going to give Dirk advantage. I'll tell you what, Carl, go and give me a body test as well.
All right. No, just one, please.
No, you have 3.
That's what I about rolled.
Still a pass?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you two are tying him up. His turn comes around and you've got him bound. He's not able to get up. The person that I rolled initiative for, their turn comes up.
Oh boy.
As you hear forced words come out of Timothy's mouth. Like you should totally untie him, and I've got it from here, right? And you realize
What?
it's the ghost of the girl who's possessing him, who's talking through him.
I gotta say,
Uh,
her hot factor has gone down by like 10 points.
yeah.
You try being dead and wearing a creepy old dude as a meat suit and see what you look like.
I mean, I'd look like an old dead dude, or not quite dead dude.
Why don't
The
you
same as
just
you.
go on to your reward? Like, you know,
I can't until I get revenge.
All right. And what's revenge look like for you then?
Killing him.
Hmm.
I think that will put you in the bad place if you do that.
Oh well. And Pete and Cody, it's at about this time. You've peeled up
Well.
a good number of floorboards, and you can see the very clear, dried, almost skeletal corpse, recognizable by the once very bright leg warmers of this young woman under the floorboards of this shack. We're kind of out of initiative at this point, but yeah, she's pleading with Dirk and Carl. Untie me and I'll take care of him.
Yeah, but then like he's gonna turn into a ghost and haunt us until he kills us, and that seems unfair. It's like
Nope, I'm
4 of
gonna
us.
drag him down with me.
How that works?
I don't
Hey,
know.
do you want me to beat him to death with your thigh bone?
No, I want to do it myself.
I mean, that would still be you doing it.
Without assistance.
I think we should just let it happen.
I'm with Pete. I don't care.
He killed a hot
This
chick.
dude tried
That's
to
not okay.
kill me.
You don't
Yeah.
kill hot girls.
Dirk, where are you standing on this? I think you're muted, Bert.
Actually, I'd want to try and convince her. It's like, look, I mean, you're already a ghost, so you know, like there's an afterlife and such. Why would you want to burden your soul this way when you can like go to your just reward with your heavenly Father instead of going down to hell? Where now, granted, there's probably going to be a lot of folks you know there, but is it really worth it?
It sounds like a charm test.
That's
I'm
a
not
good
good at
charm
this.
test. Though.
I'm not good at this.
Eh.
Oh, I have lost connection to the server. Hold on.
Oh no!
Reload.
Yeah, it's been popping in and out for me as well.
All right, here we go. Yeah.
That's a pass.
Oh, I succeed.
Nice.
That's a pass. Yeah, you rolled a 2. But like, I suppose if like my body's buried, I could just go on normal like, but what about him? He might hurt more people.
Oh, we'll make sure that he gets put in jail. I mean, we've got your body now, and
Yeah.
we can like call the police and make sure that
We've already got him tied up.
Okay. I do think I feel something in his pocket that's not like a joke.
Is it the devil's lettuce or something
And with
that we're here
that,
for?
she flies out of his nose in this like bright, like neon pink cloud of smoke. I trust you'll all do the right thing.
I go and pat down his pockets.
You find a large key in his pocket. Hang on a second. A large skeletal-like key. And as you grab it, you kind of read and you see that there is a name on it. Etched onto it. Give me a second. And it says Sander.
Does this key look like it's thick enough to go into that slot?
It does. Yes, it does. It looks like, kind of looking at the ring, kind of what you saw, it looks like that hand was probably holding this key and someone broke it free. And Cody, looking at the clothes this dude's wearing, it looks like that piece of cloth you found is the same as his robe.
Damn, dude, you need to change your outfit more often.
Yeah, you only got like one of these.
No, I don't like to change often. I lose my natural musk if I do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet.
I worked
That's one
hard
way
to
of
develop
fixing
that cheese flavor.
I'm gonna look around his the shack and see if there's even a phone here or not.
There's not, no.
All right, so someone's gonna have to go find a payphone and call the cops.
Now, you can certainly do that. And you also do have a key to something with the name Sander etched onto it.
He was trying to keep us away from that there mausoleum.
It's a good idea too. Mausoleum, and then call the cops.
I maybe call the cops
Have we
and
found
then
her body yet?
mausoleism.
Quiet.
Like,
Oh,
do we have
yeah.
proof?
Pete and Cody found her body underneath the floorboards.
We can call the cops and then do the mausoleum. That way they'll be there when we're dead also.
I mean, I think the response rate in this town is something like 2 hours. So
Should be plenty of time.
That seems right.
Jeremy,
yeah.
you're muted.
Now I understand. I was muted.
Oh,
I was like, Pete's being very quiet.
I was going to say, we got the shovel. Let's dig 2 graves. One to do a legitimate burial for the girl. The other one, we just bury the dude up to his neck.
That's gonna take a long time.
I don't know if we want to necessarily bury the girl because then it's like destroying evidence or something.
oh, snap.
Yeah, we-
Steven has shown up.
Probably need a priest or something.
Yeah.
Wait, I know what to do. We just need to get him tied up. And there's nothing stronger than flannel. And I'll take off my flannel shirt, exposing my furry chest. Because by God, I'll find a use for that item.
Yeah.
And I'll use my tough ass flannel shirt to bind him.
Even further.
I was just going to suggest that we lock him inside the mausoleum.
No, we need to go in there.
Well, yeah, but I mean, we can go in and check it out and then lock him in afterwards.
I just wanted to see if
Maybe.
the hot ghost chick would see my chest.
Look, I've been watching a lot of these cop shows at the
Give
in
me
the
a
middle
luck
of the night. I'm
chest.
pretty sure
Luck
all we
chest,
got to do
Pete.
is hit him on the back of the head, and he just goes to sleep for a little bit.
I
That's
feel
exactly
like
how that works,
medically
right?
that is highly accurate.
They didn't play it that way in Thunderbolt and Lightfoot.
That's
but I don't
pass.
know.
You rip this shirt off with this thick mane underneath. Probably got like a little bit of like baby oil in there to kind of give it a little glisten. As all of a sudden a ghostly slip of paper appears in your hand with a phone number on it.
Got those digits. Don't know
Probably
how
for
that
her
works.
Sister, but
Don't,
know.
right. I'm not sure what that's going to do for you, but
you
you
got
got
a
him.
direct line to the afterlife.
Sweet, I'll take it. That's amazing. Now we have like a whole new meaning for phone a friend.
Right?
well, you did almost get it on with the Alien Queen, so
I don't put labels on things, baby.
that's right. You be that weird fucker in more ways than one.
It always. Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway.
Let's see,
All the
in
way.
the Powered by the Apocalypse game, there's like the character that's all about romancing monsters.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was
That's
just
Pete.
thinking. What's disconnected?
Coming true.
The
Uh-oh.
stream's still going.
Ooh.
Monster S/layer.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, do you get some digit? What are the what's going on now? That's the question.
That on my character sheet.
All right. Well, he's tying him up. I'm going to take the key and go to the mausoleum.
I mean, we've
Carl,
already
you coming
technically
with?
tied him up once, but we can tie him up some more.
You certainly can.
I'll go with you.
Okay. Dirk and Cody going to the mausoleum. We'll just say you all spend a moment, make sure this dude's good and tied as you all head over to the mausoleum. Now, let's roll on my victims table. This is going to be Cody. Cody, as you're leading the way towards the mausoleum, you see a group of people, maybe 5, 6, all kind of lingering, loitering around the mausoleum.
Oh, they're probably the ones who told us to come get a prize.
Probably.
What are you gonna
Move
do?
up to it.
You walk up to them, and as you do, they hear you, and they all turn around. Give me a mind test.
Oh boy.
Remember, those can't be undead because the rapture hasn't happened, and clearly, if it had, I wouldn't be here. So they're
That's
not
true.
really undead.
I passed.
Are you our campaign's Flanders?
Yes.
That's great. Cody, very clearly, this is the group of teenagers that put you up to this, upperclassmen that put you up to this, and very bad zombie makeup. Except for one in the back. Looks absolutely terrifying. Maggots,
They're really committed to the bit.
Okay.
jawbones kind of dislocated at an odd angle.
All right. I pull up my hammer and I just charge at the one in the back, and I'm like, ah! And I'm gonna
They
try to.
all start screaming. We're just joking. We're just joking. Go ahead and roll me that damage. As you brain that one in the back, just hit him in the cheekbone. You feel bone collapse. They don't go down. Ah! As the rest of these teenagers realize that this is possibly a real zombie, I'm not so sure on that because, as Dirk pointed out, it obviously cannot be an actual zombie.
Clearly.
Questionably real zombie.
And like everyone starts screaming as this.
Obviously, one of these guys that are cracked out on some kind of drug that's making him like this. We should help him by rendering him unconscious.
Yeah, I tell you what,
Yes.
John, I'm gonna make you type in
Continue
a die
the
roll.
beating.
I do need you to
What's
roll
that?
me a D7.
A D7. All right.
Yeah.
I got 6.
So one of the this actual undead abomination falls onto one of the upperclassmen, a woman, probably, she's a cheerleader or something like that, and just bites hard into her calf and just rips out a long patch of flesh. And I tell you what, I think it's a great time for actual initiative again. Everyone give me a body test.
Oh, these guys are really committed.
As she's screaming, blood
you see,
squirting
Dirk,
everywhere.
this is. Oh, you bit the chick. That's not cool. Dirk, these are deadites. They're not undead. It's different.
Oh, I love that movie.
Who are we
90s.
missing? John, did you roll your initiative?
I did. I got
I actually
15.
made it. My
Sorry.
body is
Oh,
What
very
is it?
hot.
Pass
It's Jeremy
slow.
who didn't.
No,
Catch
it's
up,
me. I
Jeremy's
keep trying.
computer.
I know.
There we go. Oh,
Wow.
Well worth it. All right. Bert and John, you both pulled 15s. Are those passes or not?
Yep, that's pass.
All 4 of you get to go before this questionable zombie gets to. Who wants to
Nice.
go first? Or do you want me to roll on the victims table?
I'm fine with either one. I have an idea, but it
Alright.
might make sense to wait
Your
till
idea,
later.
man.
I was
mean,
gonna.
Cody was
I want to
already up
go
there.
last potentially.
Well, why don't you
I
pitch
beat
your
it with
idea?
my large crucifix.
You can absolutely
surely-
beat it with your large crucifix. That's a D8.
Surely radiation would stop the zombification from spreading
Oh.
if I applied it to the bite wound, right?
You're gonna radiate the bite wound on the cheerleader.
Because that sound. My mind score is not very high either, so that sounds like a good idea.
That sounds like a genius idea. Give me a body test.
That's how you sterilize things. You cook it in the microwave.
Oh, Bert, that is 1
it's the
point of
same
damage.
thing, right?
It's a
So-
glancing blow with the crucifix. It's
Radiation
not
kills
exactly
cancer.
aerodynamic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure it works on the zombie too.
Now, as a reminder, Bert, you did have a point of luck. If you want to do that, you could explode.
Actually, I have a second attack too. For
You
my
do?
go-go
Yeah.
juice.
I forgot all
Yeah,
about
so
that.
let's
Go
do
ahead.
that. Let's do that.
Was it once per combat? You can take
Yep.
2 actions on your turn? Yeah.
So
Nice.
another smack with the crucifix. Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
God. Double 2s. Okay.
All right.
that's
Well,
rough.
I will spend the luck then to turn that into a.
Okay. So you did 1 point on your first attack. Your second attack, we're at an 8 right now. Go ahead and roll me another D8.
There it is. There we go.
That is 14. That is great damage. You swat. You rip like one of this thing's arm off. You're swinging so hard with your crucifix, but it's still going, trying to bite into this cheerleader. As you see Carl put his hands on the wounded calf, his hands start to glow.
I passed my test, so
I absolutely love it. Give me a D6 roll there, Carl.
I'm helping.
As you do heal the cheerleader for 1 point, and the radiation that you're putting in there kind of just advances healing, infection, zombie plague, as she now starts twitching on the ground, foaming at the mouth,
I think it's working, guys.
mumbling something about being hungry. You saved
Oh, well,
Ann Kirster. You healed her wound and advanced the zombie plague.
Fair.
don't worry, guys. I got an idea for my next action.
Pete and Cody, what do you got? You just saw Dirk put this ungodly huge slam on this thing, ripped an arm off. I am going to penalize
Nope.
this thing.
Godly.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Very
Godly.
godly.
This
Super
godly
godly.
smite.
The-
Oak.
Is it? Have you renamed it the Crucifix yet?
Oh, you
The
should.
Crucifix.
Oak, I don't know if you've seen this, but I've got a Kickstarter out today. You should check it out if you haven't. Anyway, I will be, I'll be nerfing this thing because I'm like, I want to say this one word, but it's like, I keep like wanting to make it more penis. And as we already dictated, this first inaugural Teenage Odyssey official episode, I'm trying to keep it dick free. Anyway, Pete, Cody, who's going next?
We know Carl seems to have an idea of what to do, and that picture you showed seems to indicate there's a couple of other young ladies here. Pete will bravely interpose himself between them and the other girl who's coming out saying, "Don't worry, got this. Safe now." Not really doing anything to help, just making himself look as good as possible to them, and kind of making sure to kind of like get up close. Maybe they might cling for comfort.
Yeah.
God, Pete's such a skis.
You got to try and get them tangled up and
I'm
literally.
Cody's going to move up and try to brain this thing with his hammer.
Oh, that sounds like a
he's going
cold
for the
shot.
skull. Yeah.
Okay. So Pete, I didn't catch the fine details of what you're doing.
He's basically there's like, at least going by the picture, it looked like there were 3 girls there.
There were
Sure, one of them is bit,
only
but
one
the
spit.
other two, he's going to kind of interpose himself between the bit girl and the 2 of them,
Give me a
staying
charm
close
test.
to them to help them feel safe.
Give me a-
Basically, just
Yeah. Charm
you know what the
test.
awesome thing is?
Yeah.
I get to roll with advantage on charm.
Oh, that's amazing. Because of your body hair.
Yeah. Pass. Double pass.
They both cling to you. Oh,
Yeah.
save us. You're so. Oh, this chest hair is so lush
I know.
and oily. So John, how'd you do?
Stupid.
I passed. And as I'm bringing the hammer down on this thing's head, I am screaming, Zing Cola is the best cola ever!
As you do.
Ah, that's amazing. I'll tell you what, this is, and so people who are going to back this, you're going to get, monsters have special tags. And this tag was undead. And undead, what that tag means is you can't fucking kill them unless you do a cold shot to the head, which Cody just did. Go ahead and roll your damage, but you're going to get to kill this thing no matter what, because all it takes is a cold shot to the head. That's 3 damage.
Nice.
As you smash this thing's forehead open, the zombie or other mysterious undead creature or undead appearing creature is down. The cheerleader who is bit is looking a little sketch.
Don't worry. Even before you told me this thing, I had a plan.
So why don't we do our next round of initiative? But I'm a cheerleader. Great movie.
Watch
You
me
should all
nat
watch it.
20 this initiative. Okay, I didn't.
You
Oh.
go. Do it.
Dan, looks like you got a 5. John's a
Oh.
14. Bert's an 18. Jeremy, that's a 20. That's bad. Any
He's
of you
busy.
pass. He's very
He is
busy.
distracted.
Dan says he has a plan. I want to hear Carl's
Carl?
plan.
Well, somebody did suggest microwaving, and clearly there's something wrong with her head. So I was just gonna idiot sandwich her.
We're gonna call for
Get it together.
We're gonna call for. I'm gonna make you roll
Called
3
shot.
dice here. First is the cold
Yes.
shot.
Okay. Pass.
All right. You do microwave her head. Second is going to be the damage.
D6.
Yeah, D6 for your hands.
4.
Good.
Mhm.
You're microwaving her head. You dealt 4 damage. Give me a luck test.
Oh. Oh my gosh. It's a pass.
You managed to microwave the zombie right out of her brain. She comes to. Her leg's fucked. She's going to have a lot of physical therapy before she can cheerlead again. But you saved her.
I did it.
Carl,
I'm a hero.
give me a charm test.
What's that?
Carl, give me a charm test.
A charm test. Oh no.
Oh, yes.
I do not pass.
Better luck.
She looks to Pete.
I could.
You
we'll
saved me.
spend
Do you want to spend a point of luck?
Why not? 'Cause
Okay.
Yes.
It's Griffin's fault.
It's Griffin's fault. Go ahead, re-roll that charm
I
test.
will. I'm probably not any more likely to succeed, but
You rolled a 20.
Only you. Only you could re-roll.
Oh,
Rolling a
Get the
20 is
worst.
bad. She pushes you away. Ew! As she runs to Pete. You saved me!
I know.
That's all right, man. That's all right. 30 years from now, she's going to wish that she had gone out with you.
Pete,
It's
what's
not
your
like she'll be able to
background?
find
I'm
you, though.
sorry.
I mean,
Cody, what's your back? Or goddamn, all the words. Carl, what's your character's background?
farmer's kid.
Is Carl's last name Masanto?
It is now.
Okay, she's really gonna wish.
Mhm.
All right, the teenagers are saved. You're standing outside of the crypt or the mausoleum. You've got the key. What are you gonna do?
I mean, we're betting 1,000 so far tonight, right?
yeah, let's do it.
Yes.
See if I can find a lock to put the key in.
There's no
We go.
lock on the door.
Get some water real quick.
You go get some water. But also the door doesn't appear to be latched or barred or anything. You just push it and it swings gently open into a very macabre and evil looking interior. Inside is a single sarcophagus. Sarcophaguses.
Single one would be a sarcophagus.
Gussie Bussy.
Yep, that's it. And you can see at the top of this sarcophagus is this relief carving of a woman. And in this woman's left eye is a keyhole that looks to fit the key that you all found. You insert the key. You turn it. You watch with bated breath as you hear a click. And before anything can happen, well, look at you all. You did fantastic. I'm just so proud that you went through all this trouble. There's this dude in this suit standing in the doorway of the crypt that you've never seen before. Looks very much like a super coked out, regular, everyday businessman from the 80s. So
just a regular businessman from the 80s. Is what
super
I'm
regular
hearing.
businessman from the 80s. You all did the hard work, and I super appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'll tell you what. Why don't you all just skedaddle, and I'll just leave you with this here briefcase. Pulls out a briefcase that's loaded with cold, hard cash.
That's better than candy.
Way better than candy.
Do you know how many
Wait,
candy bars we
who are
can buy
you?
with that?
Oh, my name is Steve Stevenson.
Hey, that's my made-up character name. Just joking.
Is it?
No.
And you were locked in here?
Oh, no. I was outside. I was locked out. But
Oh.
you all unlocked it for me. So now I just need y'all to skedaddle, take the money, have a great life.
What are you going to do in here, Steve Stevenson?
Oh, I'm just gonna get in that there sarcophagus that you just unlocked, and you don't need to worry about anything past that, because this big suitcase full of money says it's not your business.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
He's gonna get it on with the body.
He's trying to get inside the devil's booty.
No, we see
He
a
is
suitcase.
trying to buy the devil's treasure. That's ours. We did all the work.
What was that, Bert?
So we just see a suitcase. Open the suitcase, please. Because, like, you know, that could just be stacks of like $1 bills, or the most hated by God, the $2 bills.
Yeah, or it could be like 100 with a bunch of ones under it.
Or could just be some weird orange glowy bullshit that I don't understand.
He squats down, he pops the latches open on the briefcase, opens it and spins it around, and it is stacks of $500 bills. And he grabs some and he thumbs through it, so you can see that each bill is in fact a $500 bill.
Dang.
Hey, look, we also promised the ghost girl that we'd call the police so that that guy over there is taken into custody.
Not a problem.
We did. Yeah, we did.
That's over there. I'm over here. You take the money, you go to a payphone. I'll tell you what, I'll even give you a dime for the payphone.
Dang, this guy's loaded.
I don't trust this guy.
Well, but he's buying like the devil's power with like the devil's money. I think that balances out.
Well,
Do you really want devil treasure going to the devil?
Look, all I know is I got 3 chicks waiting on me and a chance to carry a bunch of money.
yeah,
I'm fine with this.
I'll tell you what, there, Pete, pal o' mine, you take the deal, and I'll make it worth your while. Why don't you go ahead and pick a number for me between 1 and 6?
6.
You feel some growth.
I feel like I have an idea for a business investment with this money.
Just take the money and you're free to go.
That never works well. And I'm just going to charge him with the hammer. Right?
I love it.
Oh, come on, man.
Hey, you already got something out of this, and the rest of
Pete-
us didn't.
While I'm doing this, I am screaming, "No witnesses! We can
Pete,
still take the money if he's dead."
as Cody charges this guy,
Wow, he's awfully bloodthirsty.
all of a sudden, a very mangy looking rat falls out of your pants and everything feels normal now.
You son of a bitch.
All right.
You tried to plague my Johnson.
He did. All right. So I'll tell you what, Cody, you're charging him. I'm going to give you an auto pass on this initiative. Everyone else roll initiative for me.
Okay. Wow. No. I'm really freaked out by that rat in my pants.
That's
I
fair.
rolled a lot of 20s tonight. I wish this was a different system.
Right? If it was a go over, you'd be doing great.
Yeah, same here.
Let's see here. Okay. All right. How'd you all do?
Yes.
Oh, Pete failed. All right. So, Cody, you're up first. What do you do?
All
You
right,
hit him with
like I
your
said,
hammer?
I'm charging him. I'm gonna whack him with the hammer.
Absolutely. Did you roll your damage?
I'm doing it right now. 2.
All right. You hit him hard with your hammer. Doesn't really seem to phase him.
Fair enough.
Carl and Dirk, what's up?
If we're double crossing Satan and still taking Satan's money, I'm all in. I'm going to beat him with my crucifix, my crucifix. Excuse me.
Okay. So Dirk, usually right now I would say roll your D8 for damage, but I really feel like a crucifix versus Satan counts as a very dangerous weapon. I'm going to bump that up to a D10.
Nice.
Nice.
And I will use, it's a new combat round, so I will use my double action.
It is
Because
new
I only
combat.
rolled a 1 again.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Roll that twice.
Oh my gosh. 7.
Well, 6 is better. Can't you also spend a luck to make that
I have no luck.
That's okay.
I tried.
That's okay. I mean, it's still 7 damage. Nothing to shake a stick at. All right.
Get thee behind me, Satan.
Carl.
I haven't actually like exclaimed Hulk hands and punched anybody yet.
Is that
So
what you're
Hulk
doing?
smash. Hulk smash.
Okay. That's a D6 for your punch.
But I feel like I gotta punch him in the nuts.
That's a called shot.
Yep.
Go ahead and make that body test. Just your regular damage. Unless you want to re-roll that with a point of luck. Okay. That's 4 damage.
Just a regular punch.
Just a regular radioactive punch in the nuts. Doesn't do anything extra. So Cody went because I gave him first. Dirk, Carl, it's the devil's turn.
This is going to go great for us.
100%. Especially because I'm in hugging distance.
You know, the devil in my game has 2 tags. One's magician, the other's shape-shifting. I'm going to go ahead and leverage shape-shifting. And he turns into a giant spider. Just erupts in flesh and bone and reforms quickly into a spider And then I'm going to have him do a spider bite on the victim. 1 starting with Bert. 4's ending with John. 3, that's going to be against you, Pete. You get bit by this giant spider. It is just a d6 damage, but you do need to make a body test.
You son of a bitch.
So that's going to be 4 damage.
Ooh. That takes me to exactly 0.
Exactly 0 is fine. What is going to happen is at the end of each of your turns, you make a body test. If you fail the body test, you take d4 damage. If you pass the body test, you shake the poison.
Okay, so roll a body test now.
At the end of your turn.
At the end of the turn. Okay.
And that's his turn, which then does pop it over to your turn, Pete.
I do not consent.
That's fair.
I don't really know what else he would do. Things all up on him. You can't really swing an axe very well if a spider's on top of you. Does he still?
I mean, there's no penalties to swinging an axe, but what's your
Okay.
question? Does he still?
So with like earlier, he had like his really fancy suit and the necktie on. Does it still have the necktie on when it's in spider form?
Give me a luck test.
Okay.
I hope so.
No.
He does not. No.
I have a 5 luck and I rolled a 6.
Yeah, his clothes erupted. He is a giant naked spider.
All right. Well, then I'll just plant my boot in his chest to push him back, give me some space to swing the axe.
All right. That's what is that? A D8 for your axe swing.
Yes. All right. D8.
That's 6 damage.
6.
Did you want to use a point of luck to explode that?
Yes, I do.
All right. Go for it. So that becomes an 8. Roll me another D8.
That's 8 plus another 6.
All right. What is that? 14?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. That actually puts him down into his body score.
In which I'll roll my body check. And I fail.
Yeah, actually.
Damn.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You don't actually need to roll a body test for this. Holy shit, there's an Adam in chat.
Oh, dang.
I'll tell you what, he needs to roll a body test to see if he takes an injury.
Oh my.
That's above his body score right now. And he's got to roll. Jeremy, this is where I'll have you roll 2d6.
Okay, 2d6, you say?
Yeah.
Get my character sheet out the way. That's pretty good, I think.
What'd you end up with?
11.
Oh, 11's good. Oh, yeah. Injury table 11. He reduces his max body stat by 1, which is effectively in this situation does reduce his current by 1 as well. So you dealt an extra point of damage with that injury. So
Nice.
that's a solid hit. Round 2 of initiative. Why don't you all go ahead and roll the body test?
Wow.
Oh,
Lots of 19s
Jeremy,
and
that's
20s tonight.
I got a 4. I'm good.
so
I
if I'm
also
correct,
passed.
Dan and
I'm
Bert.
also good.
Okay. So Cody, Carl, Dirk, you all get to go first.
I have a dumb plan.
All
Or
right.
a
I'm
dumb
here.
idea. It's not really a plan. It's
Let's
a dumb
hear it.
idea. All right. Now the key said Sander on it, right?
It did, yeah.
All right. So I run over to the lock and I
Yeah.
put the key in and I'm like, Sander, and I turn it back the other way. I'm down.
Just give me a luck test. Ooh. Stream, if you're still seeing this, I think Adam showed up and
Damn it.
sucked out all my bandwidth because I am dropping frames
no.
like crazy. Is that a pass or fail there, Cody?
That would be a fail by 1.
That
Also, I can
is-
spend a luck to re-roll it, but that makes it even.
You cannot spend a luck to re-roll luck.
Had to ask.
Yeah, nothing happens when you unlock
Nothing
it.
happens. All right, fair enough.
All right. That
Had to
was
try it.
Cody's turn. So Carl or Dirk?
I mean, it's a spider, right?
It is
So-
a spider.
It's got to get punched in the eyeballs.
Go ahead and punch it in the eyeballs. That's
There
a
we go.
pass on your called shot. Go ahead
Not
and give me your
saying
damage.
Hulk smash this time may have worked out.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I'm going to count this as a punch in the eyeballs. That is a blinding attack. That is 3 damage. So I'll tell you what, next time it makes an attack, you guys keep doing these mini freezes. Not sure which of your watches that. No, so yeah, I do
It's-
see that, and I also see that my
Yeah.
bandwidth is going a little funky. My internet provider is acting like a dick. So it's fine. We're gonna continue through and see what we get. So Dan, I'm gonna say on its next attack, it has to make a body test, or it fails that attack.
Nice.
All right. So that was Cody. Carl, now we're up to Dirk.
So how do you do a called shot?
You just roll a body test first, and if you pass, you get a special effect in addition to your damage.
It's a spider right now.
It is the spider right now.
I'm going to hit it right in the mouth. It'll break its teeth. With the holy
can't bite if
crucifix.
it doesn't have teeth. So yeah, roll me that
Right.
body test.
I make it.
That is a pass. And don't forget, we are upgrading your cross from a D8 to a D10.
5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. All right.
What about your second action?
You
it's
only
the
get
same
that
combat.
once per. Yeah.
Yeah, once per
Oh.
combat.
Gotcha.
All right. And I need to roll a body test to see if it takes an injury. I fail that by 1. So Bert, why don't you go ahead and roll me 2d6? Oh wow, 10. That's good. This thing, you punch it in its mouth, you stun it, you hit it so hard, it loses its next turn in combat. Which means it's its turn, which it loses, taking us to
Nice.
Pete.
All right. Well, second verse, same as the first. Bringing the axe down.
Absolutely.
6. That's 666 so far on the axe.
Oh wow.
My gosh.
I
Hey.
think it's
Hey.
yeah. So Pete,
But
you kill this thing. And as you bury
got his
your
number.
axe in its
That's true.
forehead,
I've got his number.
it shrivels, it shrinks, it squeals, its death throes, until eventually there is a small fetal looking goat humid fleshy hybrid laying on the ground dead. You've killed it.
I proceed to stomp on the corpse.
You
Let's say
smush
I-
it.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Got
Does
these
he have
big
the
heavy
money's
boots.
changed? Because that's important.
You throw open that suitcase. Suitcase is still there. And where there was stacks of $500 bills, it's now just filled with Pepsi points.
Oh, they're worthless.
I can finally get that Pepsi blimp. This is awesome.
You'll never actually get it.
Bert, I'll tell you what. Why don't you go ahead and roll me high or low, Bert?
The Pepsi points are expired also. No.
I'm sorry. You want to do a high low?
High low.
All right. So high.
right. Then roll me a percent. You got it. Right on the. Oh, but that is a fail.
Oh,
There's like 200 Pepsi points in here. Like you could get a
that's
cool
enough for
hat,
like
maybe
a
like
Pepsi.
yeah, not enough for the blimp.
I'm gonna go over to the sarcophagus.
Yeah, it's
Just in
unlocked.
case, I'll keep this thing under my
Sarcophagus.
boot. But let's look in there.
Yeah.
Open it.
You open it up, And in fact, you see that the devil's treasure is this strange thing. It looks like some kind of outfit, but it's all leather and made of a lot of straps. And it's got this strange kind of like wooden thing attached at the crotch.
Oh, that's like the special suit my dad wears.
He's gonna try it on first.
Uh,
I think that needs to go to Pete.
yeah.
He's the ladies' man. He's gonna need that.
Mhm.
That's
So
a
yeah, the
good
devil's
forum.
treasure is a leather pegging suit with a wooden piece. Congratulations.
I mean, maybe Dirk should have a matching set, letting he and his dad have some bonding
oh
time.
no.
Oh no.
Oh no. As the evening ends, the devil's treasure definitely wasn't worth it, but you did save a group of the most popular kids from a zombie, and you captured a murderer and solved an unsolved
And
mystery.
Ghost Girl got to go to heaven.
We did
And
all sorts of good
thanks to
things, which
Dirk,
is really uncommon for us.
Ghost Girl got to go to heaven. You do in fact become the most popular kids in high school.
I
Yeah.
want to know what that number goes to that Pete got.
Pete, are you going to go find a payphone and call the number?
I mean, yeah, he's gonna check it out.
He did give us a dime, right? Or was the dime also a lie?
The dime was also a lie. It was just like a fingernail.
Gosh, darn it.
It may not be till like the next day that we get.
I
a
got
chance
75
to-
cents, so
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Pete, you don't know. You call it, and then it's just like everything goes white for like 30, 40 minutes. And you come out of it, and you feel amazing, really good. You just remember putting the coin in, dialing the number, and then 20, 30 minutes later, you like snap to.
I'll go walk over to three girls from the cemetery and just do like the Breakfast Club fist pump.
That's it. That's it exactly.
where we end.
That's it. Yeah, that's where we end. All right, that was Teenage Odyssey, our first official Teenage Odyssey stream, because that shit's out on Kickstarter now. If you haven't backed it, what the fuck? There's the link. Go check it out. At least follow it. It makes me feel good.
Yeah.
It's based on Mark of the Odd, but that's enough about Teenage Odyssey. Let's find out what the rest of us have going this week. Bert, what's up, man?
I think I'm sick, so I don't know that I'm gonna do anything. It would normally be we finished our run of BX Dungeons and Dragons. It's
Oh.
normally Friday nights. We had our finale for over 5 years. That thing ran.
Dang.
Wow, that's impressive.
And so we're deciding now what we're gonna do. So I don't know that we're gonna do anything Friday. Saturday is good and games, but that's
It
you.
is. That's me.
That's you.
Yeah.
Sunday we are going to do some play testing offline of
Mm-hmm.
a new module that will be hitting Kickstarter soon for the Weird Frontier system.
Yeah. Absolutely. Jeremy, what do you want to throw out there?
Aaron Reese on Patreon. We've got comics, maps, tokens, fun stuff. Check it out.
Very cool. And I'm going to hop up to the other corner. So, Dan, anything you want to plug?
Go check out our Discord where we talk about our shenanigans, post memes, and other fun things.
Highly accurate. And then down to the other corner, we got us a John. What do you want to throw out there?
Well, just yesterday, on the Defenders of Cobalt YouTube channel, the first episode of season 2 of our Pathfinder Second Edition game that is not related to season 1, but that's okay. We started Outlaws of Alkenstar, and you can go out there and watch it. Next episode should be up tomorrow morning.
It is. I got it
And,
scheduled and everything.
Nice. And it's not at all chaotic.
Not at all.
Not
it's
at all.
very tame.
Very
Yeah.
serious role play.
Very serious. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
all of our work.
Yes.
Very serious.
Yeah.
Chuck and my Trey are twinsies.
We
It's
are
all good.
It's absolutely. Friday here on this, we've got Anvia. Joe's running that. That's a game that Joe's making. And eventually it'll come to Kickstarter, but whereas I made a very lightweight and simple game, Joe is making an amazing system with lots of details. So it's a ways out, but it's worth the wait. It's going to be great. And once again, go back my fucking shit on Kickstarter. What are you waiting for? I don't know. We'll be back Friday, and then Saturday, as Bert said, Goodman Games.
Well, the cool kids are doing it. You should back it. You'll be the coolest kids in school.
Yeah, help Chuck reach completion. That's the secret. But yeah, Saturday over on the Goodman Games official Twitch channel, starting off a new campaign. We're going to do the Chained Coffin. You all might recognize that as a DCC campaign thing, but we're using Weird Frontiers. So blending. We're going to start with the funnel on Saturday. I don't fucking know. That's all I got. Anyone got anything else they want to say?
I got nothing.
Thank you all for watching.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
Go back to Kickstarter.
Go back to Kickstarter.
Absolutely. Go back to Kickstarter.
Yeah. All right. I'm clicking buttons. Anyway, bye everyone.
Bye.